The Yankees just made another trade. Yesterday, they acquired Ryan McMahon. And tonight, they have acquired infielder Ahmed Rosario from the Washington Nationals. Now, who are they sending to Washington? Well, the Yankees are sending pitcher Clayton Beeter and Dominican Summer League outfielder Broma Martinez. Ahmed Rosario this year hitting .270 with 5 home runs and a .736 OPS. Now, his numbers, much better than Peraza, much better than whatever Bebas was doing, better than LeMahieu, better than Anthony Volpe. He's one of our better offensive infielders. But when you compare him to what we had and even what we have, right? That .736 OPS, .270 average, pretty good, right? It's pretty good. It's better than what we have. Now, as far as defense goes, Rosario, a -8 outs above average. So not very good. He could play short, he could play second, he could play third, he could play the outfield. But defensively, a -8 outs above average, not good. Now, we heard that the Yankees were in the running for Willie Castro, Brendan Donovan. I wonder if this acquisition of Rosario, which it only cost the Yankees Clayton Beeter, and only cost the Yankees an outfielder that not really many people have heard of. I'm curious to see now where the Yankees go from here, because let's face it, they have all their big chips. They have all their big trade chips still. They've been able to improve this team by acquiring a McMahon, a very good third baseman, offensively better than what we had. They were able to acquire Rosario, better than what we had, and add depth to the team while keeping still key trade pieces like our top pitching prospects, Schlittler, Cunningham, Elmer, Carlos, Ben Hess. All of them are still Yankees. You could still use those guys, a package of those guys, to maybe go and get a high leverage relief pitcher that we really need. We need a couple of those. If we're competing, we got news today that Aaron Judge dealing with some issues with his elbow. It's a flexor strain. So it's not a UCL tear. It's a flexor strain. Great news. So the season is still good, right? We could still make a run at something, but we need to improve this team now. And getting McMahon, getting Rosario now, I like the two moves. Really cost-effective moves. I mean, you really didn't trade much. You kept all of your important trade pieces intact while improving your team. So we need a bullpen. We may even need a starting pitcher, and we could use some of these pieces. And I'm not saying Schlittler, but we could use some of these pieces and get important high-leverage arms for the back end of that bullpen, because we desperately need that. We need it in the worst way. This bullpen has been horrible. Absolutely horrible. So if we want any chance, and listen, some of you might think we're sellers, or some of you might think we're not postseason contenders, and that's okay. But if we could improve this team, improve this bullpen, right? Because that's what we desperately need to do. We really don't have an issue with scoring runs. We need to tighten up that defense. And we did with adding McMahon. We need to improve our infield depth. We need to improve our offensive infield depth. So not have Peraza go up there and strike out every time. That's what we need. And in adding Rosario, it does that. Now that -8 outs above average, not very good. But I do like this move because in adding Rosario, it allowed you to still keep your big pieces, your more important pieces, your bigger trade chips. It allows you to keep them while still improving this team. So I'm curious to see what the Yankees end up doing within the next few days. I would not call this dumpster diving. You're getting a guy who has 148 at-bats this year, who's hitting .270 with the .736 OPS. Now, I'm just wondering if this means we're out on a guy like Willie Castro, who they were interested in. I'm curious to see if we're still in on him or not, because Rosario, I know he's not very good defensively, but he could play short, second, third. But he's not having a good year, so I'm curious to see if we're still going to maybe add another infielder. I don't know. Probably not But we'll see what happens, though. I'll keep you guys updated. The Yankees have acquired utility man, basically, Ahmed Rosario, hitting .270 this year with the .736 OPS. Let me know what you guys think about that down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care.